to see fun, silly little puzzle games get into fun speedrun marathons. I will be here with my co-commentator, Savage Octagon. Hi, hello.
Hello. Hello. I'm so excited to show the world this janky, silly game.
Yeah, this beautiful game actually originally in Japan was Tetris 2 plus Bombliss, the inimitable, one of the many inimitable bad sequels to Tetris. Let's be real. They're fun and wonderful games though. Like everyone goes, this is a bad sequel. Like if you ask people, this game's not great, and it's like, no, this game is a ton of fun. And so hopefully I'm gonna get to share something that is a ton of fun with you. Don't listen to the haters; they're wrong.
And I think Demerine's gonna donate $1 for every minute of this run, but blink and you'll miss it.
I will also donate an additional $5 for every pun I groan and/or laugh at.
Ooh, excellent! I'll try to do my best. You ready to get started?
I mostly am. Let me go ahead to the proper menu. We are going to be playing the fight mode, which we will explain. Well, you will explain. I'm going to play the game because I'm going to have to focus.
Excellent.
All right. But then, if anything, if you'd like to count me in, the time will start when I hit start here on easy.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go. So this is going to be a little different from the Tetris you all know and love. First of all, you've already seen it. There are pieces that do not have 4 little blocks, and every single piece has this little circle in it, which is a bomb that Demerine can use to explode the lines away. Currently, she's going to be playing against 8 bosses, but the one she's playing is named Cubit. You can see he's this cranky-looking box. And each of these bosses is going to have a special power, and that special power for him is just wandering around the screen. And a couple of the things that you need to know, so you notice that there was this 2x2 box that just became a big circle. That's a mega bomb that Demerine can use to explode more of the screen. There's also 2 win conditions. One is she can send Cubit's health meter down to 0. So notice in the bottom right-hand corner, she's damaged Cubit just a little bit. Ooh, now she's damaged Cubit a lot. The second win condition was almost met. She could explode the whole board. You also just saw Cubit drill down to the bottom of the board, and any of these enemies can do that, and it'll just add more lines to the top. Ooh, nice. Cubit looked cranky there. But when he drills down, he looks very excited, and Demerine's almost done with Cubit here.
This is going kind of poorly. This is going kind of...
Yeah, Cubit was one of the faster ones, I think, in practice. But he is starting to cry, so you got him on the ropes. Also, if Demerine lands a piece directly on top of any of the enemies, it will freeze them for a little bit, giving her a chance to keep going here. All right, let's take care of this. You got this.
I'm so nervous. Why am I so nervous?
Oh, get that long bar! Yes. All right. Yes, okay, so Cubit is deceased. Cubit is no more. So now we're going to enter another stage, and we are going to be seeing Snapdoor. So Snapdoor's capability is that he or they, or Cube, can eat single bombs. So that's going to affect Demerine's ability to take out lines, because unlike regular Tetris, where you could just make a line with anything, you can only make a line with blocks that have bombs in them. Woo! Oh, that second win condition almost met. So that would have ended the level.
The nice thing though is that if you create lines that have absolutely no bombs in them at all, why game? Why do you do this to me? What ends up happening is that if there are no bombs in a line, you get to keep that line intact. And you'd be like, that doesn't sound so great, but it really is, because the number of lines that you clear at the same time is a damage multiplier. So if you can clear 2 at a time, you can see it makes all the bombs explode in larger rectangles. And then 3 is even better, and then the most I've ever had in a single is 6, which basically wipes out the entire screen.
Ooh. Now, Demerine's got 2 mega bombs in the lower left-hand corner there, and they will explode a much bigger area. So, almost cleared that whole screen. This is gonna be pretty awesome.
That wasn't supposed to go with their hands.
Yeah, so you can see Snaptor kind of chewing up those bombs, and now Snaptor is also deceased. Let's go. Okay, so this one is my favorite. So we've got the little tadpole, whose name is Gloop. Now, if Gloop touches a block as it falls, then that block will fall instantly wherever it is. So basically, it just accelerates and makes automatic gravity.
Yeah, if you've played other Tetris games, there's a tiny bit of lock delay, so you do get a little bit of a window to keep it, to maneuver the piece as it gets fast locked into place. It's not ideal either way, though, so...
Ooh, that was really good. Also, another thing about Gloop is you could crush the other enemies, and you could like sort of turn them just into eyes and have a delay, but Gloop cannot be crushed. Those tadpoles, they're wily.
In fact, if you touch Gloop with a block and it fast drops any blocks, it heals slightly. This is mostly annoying. This is mostly...
Yeah, so some of the bosses can actually be a little bit helpful, and Demerine's going to show us that bit, but Gloop, not so much. Nice. So sometimes you notice that the bricks appear, the Tetris pieces appear, and they have all bombs in them. And so sometimes that happens when you clear a lot of good stuff.
I need this here because I'm going to need to do this.
Good thing about Gloop is Gloop can't drill down and create more lines, right?
Yeah, so I'm free to just do what I want. Just got to do it fast.
So you see Gloop crying. He is a sad pole, not a tadpole. So there, Demerine beat our sad pole by clearing the whole level, and now this is Creepa. So Creepa is actually one of the mildly helpful ones because Creepa will just build blocks for you. Now, for the uninitiated bad players such as myself, that'll just send me right up to the top where I will die. But Demerine can use this to her advantage because she can use it to prep those really good lines. Notice she's already taken out half of Creepa's health by making that mega line.
Yeah, like, the goal a lot of the time if you're trying to go fast, and let's be real, this is a speedrun, trying to go fast, is that you never want to clear one line at a time. 2 or more is basically the necessity point, because ones don't do anything, basically. Whereas at least doubles do something. They will make the small bombs explode in, like, 2 wide rectangles instead of 1, and that makes the larger ones explode like that, and they become much wider. So it's really important to just not... You play regular Tetris, but you also have to be aware that singles are exceedingly bad, especially because they only clear out half of the area, which means that you can actually get yourself into a lot of trouble by clearing single lines.
And you killed Creepa. Creepa no longer be creeping by clearing that whole level. And now we're on Squidly, who, if you notice, Squidly gets kind of happy when they do their special ability, which is they can drill from anywhere and create extra lines. So that's not so great. These lines can build up pretty quickly if you let them. And drilling through bombs and all the stuff that you would want for setups and just destroy your board.
Thankfully, I'm getting a lot of line pieces here. Keep getting these 3 and 4s, these 3 and 4 lines, and so it's been helpful in keeping things orderly. But
do you mind if I creep in here with an update?
Go ahead.
We've got just over $500 to go for the custom Zeramis sprite, and we've got until the beginning of the Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise randomizer run to make that happen. So please, chat, keep those donations coming in. We are excited to see it. All right, back to you.
Thank you. So now we're on to Doug Grub. Squidly, we hardly knew ye. So Doug Grub will eat the Mega Bomb. So you notice there's a Mega Bomb in the lower right-hand corner there that has a bigger explosion radius. But Doug Grub has to get down there first. And unfortunately now that path is open, but then Demerine can use that space to build lines underneath and maybe use that Mega Bomb before Doug Grub can get to it.
Which I will, which is perfect.
Yes. See, Doug Grub is the only one that seems to look happy when he's tortured.
He's just happy about everything.
He's just happy about everything.
He's just happy to be. He's happy to be here on the big GDQ stage.
He is. So let's give him some love. He also does this thing where he just eats random chunks out of the board. Not just the mega bombs, but he will just eat everything as a nice big old lunch.
He is like super attracted to them though, so it's like you have to be careful because otherwise he will ruin your day.
Yes, and he's a little coy. Look at how happy he is. I don't know.
I delayed that just a little bit so that he wouldn't stop and go, you just made a 2x2 block bomb. I can go and eat that now, right? Like, don't want that. Sorry, my friend, this is not an all-you-can-eat buffet. You're not allowed to have that block for breakfast. Not allowed. But they should end this.
All right. And Doug Grub is dead. So the seventh boss, if we're keeping count, is Shadow. So Shadow's special ability, not only will Shadow add full rows of blocks, but they will use a special attack, which they will pull a face and show you this at probably just the wrong time. So we'll wait on that.
I'm gonna get that over here and try and stop Shadow from continuing to drill my stage because I'd like to actually work on my own terms here.
Nice. So we've made Shadow cry a little bit and still has not done this special ability, which is excellent. You do not want this to happen, especially if the board is up high. But, I think Shadow's kind of cute, just looking expectantly around. Oh, not great for Shadow.
Are we all having a Tetris blast? Because we just surpassed $15,000 raised for this event.
Well, we just saw Shadow's special ability. So you notice Shadow pulled the face and the screen went black. This was a time stop for the game. So any blocks that would have gone down, Demerine would not have been able to affect them. And she's got to do some crazy tapping to make sure that the next block goes where she wants it to go.
Part of it is I'm just trying to see if I can maneuver that block before the lock hits, because there is a little lock delay. If anybody's ever played another Tetris game, that we've seen throughout GDQ history. I know there's been a couple of runs of TGM, there's been all sorts of Tetris games. Lock delay is the idea that there's a small moment where you can still move pieces after they hit the bottom of the stack. So I'm hoping that the piece releases in the lock delay so I can get it moving. But here we are, last stage. We're at the end of the ride already.
Awesome. So this is B-Boy, and Demerine and I could not necessarily figure out what the B stood for. Could be bad, could be bombs.
Could be
bodacious.
Ball. I don't know.
Ball. Yeah. Yeah, and this was in the 90s, so bad could have been good. I don't know. But notice B-Boy is doing his thing, and he is adding entire rows of blocks to the board, but also has a bomb attack where he's taking out big portions of the board at one time.
Plus, that heals him too. He's like the Swiss Army knife of doing all the things I don't want an enemy to do to me in this game.
And notice it's getting... B-Boy is trapped down there, and so Demerine's got to sort of drill down, and now just doesn't have anything with bombs, so has to sort of restart that. But already has a mega bomb, so things going okay. So the reason why this is an any percent run is that after this first set of bosses is cleared, it will go on to Fight 2, and you'll just play the same bosses over again. The only way to beat them is to make them lose all their health, instead of the possible 2 win conditions where you could clear the whole board. So that won't do it.
Which is exceedingly hard with certain bosses. Gloop is a pain. B-Boy is a little tough on that front. So
Nice.
yeah, it's a lot of fun, but it can be very difficult.
Yeah, so B-Boy taking out long bars of blocks, which is going to hinder the ability to create lines. But nice shot. Nice. Crushing B-Boy. So B-Boy cannot do his thing. Beautiful.
There we go. Time is when the screen says win.
Win! Yes, time. Nice job.
I was running a timer, and I basically told everybody about this run that if I sub 15, I'd be very happy. If I sub 20, I'd still be happy, but slightly poorer for the donation. So, real slow start, real fast finish, though.
Excellent. And now we get fireworks to boot. So beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, that's always a big part of Tetris, is the fireworks at the end. That's important. But, yeah,
So-
goodness.
Everyone should check out this game, whether you want to giggle at Squidly or you want to tear your hair out. Whatever you feel.
Yeah, no, it's really rewarding. The speedrun category that people run on the boards is Contest, which is 25 levels of basically Tetris by these rules without the enemies altering the board or anything. So it's actually really interesting. And this is the category I run because I blame a friend of mine. I had a friend of mine who was having me test game packs for a mystery tournament and is giving me all sorts of games, some of them great and some of them less great. And then they hand me this, and I'm like, I love puzzle games. I love gravity drop puzzle games, actually. I don't enjoy, Tetris Attack, but this is, right in my wheelhouse. And I'm just like, okay, I gotta speedrun this.
Well, I can attest it's harder than it looks.
But yeah, also importantly, I know that we've got the donation incentive for Free Enterprise coming up. I'm actually one of the commentators for that. I've never seen the sprite, and I really want to. Obviously, I'm going to be putting $14 towards that. Well, 19. You made me giggle at Sadpole again. So, I'm going to chip in, going to do my part in just a moment, and you should too.
Well, guess what, Demerine? You're gonna get to see it because we met the custom Zeramus sprite incentive.
All right. Well, what else can I donate to? I gotta do a donation. Where should it go?
Boy, howdy. Well, I will tell you, there are so many incentives that you can donate to, including a lot going on for Boyfriend Dungeon tomorrow. So make sure you check those out to customize that character accordingly. See what you want to see. Put your money toward that. It'll be good stuff.
It's awesome.
All right, and with that, Twitch chat, we have raised over $15,000, which we hit during the Tetris Blast run. Phenomenal work again by everyone involved. Your donations make all of this possible in supporting Malala Fund, and Flame Fatales 2022 would not be happening without your support. We are so excited to be bringing this event to you, including our upcoming run for Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise Randomizer by Dijon Ketchup and Asuka 424, which we are going to see in a little bit here. We've got a few donations that have come in. So Commander Leonhardt sends in $100 with no note, but thank you so very much for your generosity. That is amazing. We had another donation from Royal Blue Wizard who sends in $20 and said, good luck, Demerine, throwing this in for Zeramis. Props to Scala and good luck to Dijon and Asuka. We got a $50 donation from Kurt Mack with no comment, but again, thank you so much for your donation. We got a $75 donation from Terrorfecta, who just says, less than 3. And we've got a $25 donation from Anonymous, again with no comment, but thank you very much. And with that, we are going to turn it over to a quick break. So stick around, chat. We're going to look and see that Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise randomizer run in a bit, but just a word in a bit. All right, welcome back, folks. We are just getting some of these wonderful donations that we so appreciated, including a $15.55 donation from Jasu55 that says, good luck, Demerine, Asuka 424, Dijon Ketchup, and everyone else running in this excellent event. And with that, we've got a message from Malala Fund, so please stick around to watch that video, and then we'll be back with the runs.
हमारे गांव में इंटर कॉलेज नहीं है, इसकी वजह से लड़के स्कूल नहीं जा पाती हैं और हम चाहते हैं कि हमारे गांव में इंटर कॉलेज हो ताकि सभी लड़कियां पढ़ सकती हैं.
This is a video series in which girls from countries around the world are sharing their stories and telling what matters to them.
Hi everyone.
أنا اسمي هدير.
हाय फ्रेंड, मेरा नाम आकांक्षा है.
This is Roll Call.
चला चला
हाय फ्रेंड, मेरा नाम आकांक्षा है. मैं उत्तर प्रदेश भारत में रहती हूँ. मैं इस साल हाई स्कूल में पढ़ूंगी. मेरे पापा किसानी करते हैं, मेरी मम्मी भी उनके साथ में किसानी करती हैं. आइए मैं अपना घर दिखाती हूँ. ये हमारी बकरियां, ये हमारी माता जी है. यहाँ पर हम खाना बनाते हैं, यहाँ पर स्नान करते हैं और यहाँ पर हम लेटते हैं, यहाँ पर हम पढ़ते हैं. मेरे मम्मी पापा हैं, मजदूरी करते हैं, ये मुझे स्कूल भेजते हैं।
हमारी 2 बच्चियां बाहर पढ़ती हैं, आकांक्षा और ज्योति, और तीसरी बेटी जो छोटी है वो प्राइमरी स्कूल में पढ़ती है।
हमारा स्कूल यहाँ से 10 या 12 किलोमीटर की दूरी पर है। इस वजह से हमें अकेले स्कूल जाना पड़ता है। मेरे जैसे कई लड़कियाँ जो स्कूल नहीं जा पाती हैं। अगर हमारे गांव में स्कूल होता तो सारी लड़कियाँ स्कूल जा सकती हैं। रहीम का पूरा नाम अब्दुल रहीम खान खाना था। इनका जन्म सन 1856। मुझे खाने में सेब, अनार और बंदे की सब्जी पसंद है। मैं स्कूल जाती हूँ तो अपने सहेलियों के साथ में खेलती हूँ। मुझे खेलना बहुत पसंद है, जिसमें कि खो खो, कबड्डी मुझे कुछ ज़्यादा ही पसंद है खेलने में। जिस दिन हमारे मम्मी पापा के पास पैसे नहीं होते उस दिन हम स्कूल नहीं जाते हैं। घर का सारा काम करते हैं, बर्तन धुलते हैं, पानी भरते हैं, खाना बनाते हैं। हाय फ्रेंड, मैं अपनी बड़ी बहन ज्योति से आपको मिलवाती हूँ। तुम कितने में पढ़ती हो?
12 में।
तुम्हें क्या पसंद है?
पढ़ना लिखना और खेल कूद करना, घूमना, सेल्फी लेना, खाना बनाना, खाना खाना।
बकौर, बतखोर, मोर, बढ़िया। तुम्हारा नाम क्या है?
अशिकता।
कितने में पढ़ती हो तुम?
4।
तुमने क्या पढ़ा है आज?
हिंदी।
हिंदी पढ़ा है? उसमें क्या पढ़ा है तुमने?
एक कविता।
मैं गर्ल्स एडवोकेट हूँ, इसलिए मैं घर घर जाकर उनके माता पिता और उनकी लड़कियों से अपील करती हूँ कि स्कूल रोज जाना चाहिए। शिक्षा बहुत जरूरी है।
हम अपने बच्चों को पढ़ाने में इच्छुक हैं और इनको चाहते हैं कि शिक्षा में आगे रहें, हर काम करें और अपनी समस्याएं हल करने की कोशिश करें।
अगर मुझ में शिक्षा होगी तो मैं दूसरे लोगों को भी प्रेरित कर पाऊंगी। इसलिए हमें एक उदाहरण देना है कि लड़कियों को भी पढ़ाएं।
I hope that these stories would have inspired you and that you would share it with your friends as well. And please do not forget to subscribe to our channel.
Welcome back, everyone, to Flame Fatales 2022. We are on the first night and have already raised over $15,000 for Malala Fund because, frankly, chat, you're all amazing. I don't know what else to tell you. You're all just incredible people, including Dathis, who sends in $25 and says, "New Sprite, hype!" Also, those Dijon and Asuka people are pretty heckin' cool. We've got a $25 donation from Skiles, who says, "I will be here all week. Love the marathon and love the hype. Shout out Cute Tech Crew." We got a $100 donation from Echo, who leaves no comment but leaves some positivity in our hearts, because that is a great donation. Thank you very much. We've got a $15 donation from Anonymous with no comment. Thank you for that donation. We got a $15 donation from Lunar Combo, who says, "Hooray for speedruns, hooray for cute cats, hooray for Tetris, and hooray for cute chat." I couldn't agree more. We've got an incredible $304 donation from Dathis, who says, "Come on, y'all, let's see some new sprites." And see some new sprites we shall, because chat, you all worked together to raise $4,000 to see the custom Zeramis sprite in our upcoming Final Fantasy IV free enterprise randomizer run. That is some incredible work, and you should all be very, very proud, because that is not an easy thing to do, and you've all done wonderfully. So thank you so much. We got a $10 donation from Zoya, who says, "Less than 3. We got a $5 donation from Scala Kitty, who says, Less than 3, less than 3, less than 3. Now chat, can you send in more than that? More or less than 3s than that? Because I believe that you can. I know what this chat is capable of, and you continue to surprise me. So let's see what you got. I am a lady of simple pleasures. I enjoy cheese. I enjoy my 12-foot skeleton. And I enjoy puns. So if you've got some extra puns, send them in. Let's see them. Now, don't forget, when you donate, you can also donate to certain incentives, and you want to make sure that you select those so that you can get your money toward what you want to see on this stream. For our run of Boyfriend Dungeon tomorrow, you can choose the character name, you can choose the character's hair color, you can choose the character's hairstyle. It's all customizable. It's very exciting. You can let your money speak for itself and say what you want to see in the game when it's played. So go ahead and make sure that you select the incentive that you want to donate toward for Boyfriend Dungeon tomorrow. We've got a $50 donation from Anonymous with no comment, but thank you so much. We've got a $25 donation from Katara. Thank you very much for that. We got a $50 donation from Terrafecta, who says, just popped in because I saw y'all were live. Love the good cause. I love this one. Verlaine and Ray send in $25 and say, my partner and I are so excited to watch some great speedruns this week from so many fantastic fatales. Let's go! Break those games and save those frames. We've got a $25 donation from Knox with no comment, but thank you very much again for your donation. And with that, folks, the moment we've all been waiting for, let's turn it over to Dijon Ketchup and Asuka 424 for the Final Fantasy IV free Enterprise Randomizer run. Take it away.